How's everybody doing tonight? Getting ready for some hinge action. Oh yeah. And reverse Tabata. Never done reverse Tabata. Hello guys, how are you? Hello. Getting ready to start here in just a minute. I changed my backdrop tonight. Did you guys notice? Hello guys, welcome, welcome. Hello girls, says Carla. All right, let me pause the music guys. We're gonna get rocking and rolling. All right, Gold's Gym DC Metro, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Gold's Fit Live. Our focus tonight is going to be Hinge and Aerobic. So we got a lot of deadlifts coming at you tonight. So we are going to get that nice and warmed up in just a second. Let me let you know your equipment that you need. So I have a ball for slams, ball slams. If you don't have a ball for ball slams, you can stick with a kettlebell or dumbbell, whatever you have, and we can turn that into a deadlift high pull or kettlebell swings when we get to those, okay? But if you have a slam ball, go ahead and grab that. We will use that tonight in training. Strength-wise, you need, if you can, a variety of weights because we're doing a deadlift ladder. So we're going to start a little bit lighter and we're hitting 12 repetitions. So it's not like a max strength night, but we do have a tester. So you're going to hit 12 reps and then you're going to ladder up for 4 or 5 rounds. So if you have a variety of weights available for you to use, I would bring them all out or make yourself close to them. That's what I did. That's why I have a different backdrop tonight. So that you can increase your load as you're able, okay? I will give you options so that if you don't have that many weights at home, we have ways that we can make it more challenging. Just make sure that you write down. Tonight is a tester like I mentioned, so we want to be able to use tonight's tester to retest again in 7 weeks at the end of this cycle so we can show progress, show that we've gained strength. So I just want you guys to make sure that you write notes on what you do for the tester tonight so that when we come back at the end of that 7 weeks, you're retesting the same data. All right? Fancy here at Gold's Fit. All right, guys, so that's all we need for equipment and then body weight. So for the warm-up, we've got 3 rounds of 5 inchworms, we've got 10 scorpions, and then we've got 10 light 3-second eccentric deadlifts. And then we're finishing off with a 20-second deadlift pull. 3 rounds of that. So for the inchworms, you're just gonna start out, walk yourself out to a plank position, and then you can either walk your toes forward to meet your hands, or you can walk your hands back to meet your toes, whatever you've got the space for, okay? So I start standing, I'm gonna reach down, walk myself out. If you want to, you can hit a push-up, and you can walk your feet towards your hands, or I can walk my hands back towards my feet, all right? So you get a little shoulder warm up, some core activation, and you're gonna feel a nice stretch in your hamstrings and the back, all up the back of your legs, okay? So we got 5 of those. The next movement is 10 scorpions. So you're gonna be flat on your tummy, and your arms are out to the side. We're gonna reach, my right foot is gonna reach up to my left hand, and then I'm gonna switch, and I'm gonna hit 5 on each side. So I'll show you what that looks like. You're here, reach, and reach. All right, so that's gonna warm up that thoracic spine, get a little rotation in there, and then open up those hip flexors just a little bit. Next movement is gonna be 5 light, 3-second eccentric deadlifts. We did some 3-second eccentric movements last night, so we are going with gravity on the eccentric portion. So grab a light weight for your deadlift. Your feet are gonna be about hip distance, toes are forward, shoulders are back and down, and you're gonna send those hips back. So my hips are really far back, my knees are just a little bit bent. All right, so I'm gonna bring it up, that's my deadlift. The eccentric portion, I'm gonna take 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, on the way down, and then deadlift it back up. 1, 2, 3, feel a nice stretch in those glutes and hamstrings, and then bring it back up. So you have 5 reps like that. Nothing too crazy heavy yet, just getting everything nice and warmed up. Next movement is you're gonna hit that same deadlift position, but you're gonna hold it at the bottom. So that weight is gonna be just barely off the floor. Really make sure you're maintaining that nice, strong, safe back position. and you're just holding, okay? So my regular deadlift, I come all the way up. For the hold, my kettlebell is just hovering over the ground. It's not touching. You guys can see it this way. My shoulders stay tight, my head stays neutral, and I'm just letting that kettlebell hover over the ground. So 20 seconds there. And we've got 3 rounds of that, okay? If you guys have questions, need me to change anything up for you, need modifications, let me know, shoot me a comment, and we'll get you set up, all right? 3 rounds, guys. I'm gonna give us a 10-second countdown. I guess we don't really need counting. We're just doing 3 rounds. I'm gonna timer. Now, we just need music. So make sure you got, if you can't hear my tunes, you guys can play whatever you want on your end, right? Jam it up, and let's get ready to move. All right, team. 5 inchworms, 10 scorpions, 5 light, 3-second eccentric deadlifts, right into a 20-second deadlift hold. 3 rounds, let's go. Add that push-up in if you want to on your inchworm. Why not, right? stronger. All right, team. How are we feeling out there? Everything feels warm and activated and ready to get stronger. So for strength skill tonight, this is where we're gonna get into the deadlift ladder that I was talking about before we got started. So if you have a variety of weights, I want you to start. We're gonna do 12 repetitions, okay? Then you get to rest for 90 seconds. Round 2, I want you to increase your weight anywhere from 10 to 30 pounds, okay? So start at a weight that will allow you to increase for at least 4 rounds, okay? If you start too heavy, you're not gonna be able to increase your weight and you're gonna die out before we get to the end, okay? So for me, for example, if I start at 35, and then I go, my 4th round would be at 70, which right now might be good. So I'm gonna start a little bit heavier so that I can end at what I think will be my max for 12 reps. If you find that on round 3 or 4, you're already at your 12 rep max, when you hit that 12th rep, you feel like you can't do any more, then just go ahead and repeat that same weight for the 4th round, okay? As I mentioned before, but I know some of you just hopped on, this is a strength tester. So whatever you choose to do tonight, I wanna make sure that you keep some notes. I keep a note on my phone for testers so that when we come back and retest, I know what I did the first time. If I don't write it down, I'm not gonna remember, okay? So write down the weight you started with. If you don't have as many weights, what I want you to do, you could use a band to make it heavier, stronger, a little bit more load, or you could increase by holding 2 weights. So maybe you have 2 20-pound dumbbells, you could do suitcase deadlifts, okay? You might not be able to increase weight, so what I want you to do is eccentric, okay? So nice and slow, count down, maybe 5 seconds, hold for a couple, maybe even up to 5, and then bring it back up. So that's gonna increase your time under tension, that's gonna make it more challenging, even if you don't have heavier load, okay? If you guys have questions, let me know. So it's very straightforward, 12 reps, deadlift, rest 90 seconds, 12 reps, we're hitting 4 rounds, maybe 5, okay? Get your music pumped, here we go. I am gonna have my timer on so that we can count our rests, all right? You guys can go, all the mechanics are the same for your deadlift, okay? I will show you a couple options if you need it for suitcase or if you need to band your kettlebells. So regular deadlift, it's just like we did in the warm-up. Band it. Take your band through the floor and pull one side through, okay? And then I'm gonna pinch the ends together and stand on it so that my deadlift stance is the same. My shoulders are still gonna be back down, but now there's a rubber band essentially increasing my load on this kettlebell, okay? So that's an option. Another option is 2 weights. So if you have 1 20-pound weight, that might not be heavy enough for you, but if you take 2, that might work, okay? So, for suitcase, your feet are the same distance apart, shoulders still back and down, right then lift it up. Your weight stays side by leg the whole time, okay? You're not coming out in front, they stay right by my legs, okay? You guys are probably already done with your 12 reps, so make sure you take that 90-second rest, and then we'll start our next round, okay? I'm gonna try to get my 12 reps in. Make sure you're ready for that next round. Hope you guys felt some activation, okay? Getting ready for round 2. First round shouldn't have felt too heavy. It should have been kind of a continuation of your warm-up. Heavier than your warm-up weight, but definitely not where you're gonna finish. All right, I'm gonna grab my next one. How you guys feeling out there? Good, good. I'm gonna point out, these are deadlifts, right? So all the muscles on the back of your body are working. So my back is working because I'm holding it back and down. I'm creating tension so that as I deadlift, I really feel it in my glutes and my hamstrings, okay? You might feel a little tension in the low back. You should not feel pain, okay? Make sure that your body is staying nice and lined up here. I'm not bending and I'm not arching my back, okay? So if I have a pole, a PVC pipe, a broomstick or whatever, touching my head, my shoulders, and my hips, I should be able to maintain contact through that full range of motion, okay? That's gonna help keep that back nice and safe. All right, guys, I'm about, I think, at my minute and a half, so getting ready to start round 2. You should be increasing your load or challenging yourself somehow. Add a band, add a separate weight, or slow it down, eccentrics, hold it, and then finish up that gut. Keep that tension there, okay? So, kind of like what we did, that deadlift hold at the beginning, where you almost return to the floor, but not quite. Make that your stopping point for your deadlift. So that's going to increase that time under tension, like we talked about, okay? I didn't even pay attention to what time I stopped. I'm going to say that was about 45 seconds. Hopefully you guys aren't relying on me for your 90 seconds. Thanks for joining us, friends. If you just hopped on, we are working through a deadlift ladder. This is a strength tester for the beginning of our next 7-week cycle. So, grab some weights, warm it up, and then we're doing 12 repetitions, resting for 90 seconds, another 12 repetitions, rest 90 seconds. We're going for 4. I'll probably have you guys go for 5. I know I've talked a lot at the beginning, so I'm a little bit behind where you guys probably are. All right, guys, I'm gonna start round 3 if we gotta get another weight. I'm gonna go dual, so you guys got options. We did at the beginning. So my kettlebells are right outside my legs, shoulders back and down. They're not here. If you cannot get that low without rounding your back, try to find something that's gonna help elevate those weights so that you're not compromising your spine. You should be using, let me know how much you can jump or other options, okay? Deadlift ladder. Hope you guys are feeling this. already done with your fourth, take that rest and hit a fifth round if you can. Remember, if you can't jump in weight, that's okay. You can hit the same weight for another 12 reps, all right? Everything is nice and lined up. Shoulders back and down. Core is tight. My glutes are squeezed. Send those hips back. Knees are soft. Here we go. If you're watching this after the fact and you want more rounds, just pause me, all right? Finish it up, get stronger. I'm moving my weights, get ready for training. Grab a quick drink, guys, if you're done. Thanks, Jay, 608. Good work for you guys. Got a lot of kettlebells hanging out over here. All right. Okay, team. We are getting ready to rock and roll. We're about to roll into our training portion tonight. So we're hitting some reverse Tabata. So if you're a huge Tabata fan like I am, I love 2010 because you can do almost anything for 20 seconds, right? Well, this is even better. We're gonna do max effort. And we're gonna hit 8 rounds, okay? So we've got 2 movements. First movement, we're gonna hit ball slams. Remember we talked at the beginning, if you don't have a slam ball, that's okay. You can use a kettlebell or a dumbbell. We're gonna hit some deadlift high pull or kettlebell swings. We're doing any explosive hip movement. If you don't have any weight, you can do body weight. So you can hit squat jumps or broad jumps, okay? Box jumps if you got a box. So we've got that movement, then we'll take a little breather, and then we've got some core work with some hollow rocks. So let's talk about these ball slams. I'll also show you guys a couple reps of a deadlift high pull or kettlebell swing if you choose that option tonight. Ball slam, choose a weight that will allow you to go max effort for 10 seconds. I'm kind of guessing. It's been a while since I've done this, so you guys might see me pass out, that's okay. I'll have them all night long. Okay, team, so hinge those hips back, explosively bring it up, slant it back down, try to catch the ball on the rebound, going right into the next repetition, okay? So we're here, keeping it going. I want you to keep track of your reps, trying to hit the same number for all 8 rounds. Cool. All right, lighter. I was like, where's my light kettlebell? Here it is. If you are doing deadlift high pull, exact same mechanics, but I want those hips to be explosive. You're gonna guide up with your elbows. You shouldn't feel any weight in that upper body because your hips are generating all that power. So you're here, okay, from the side. Cool. That's what we got. Kettlebell swings, hips back still. Hike it high and tight. Explosive hips. Woo! Don't try that at home. High and tight. Cool. All right, guys. And then hollow rocks. You're laying flat on your back. That natural arch in your low back. You're gonna press that into the floor, keeping the rest of your body nice and tight. That's a hollow hold. And then if you want to, and you're able, take it to the next level with a rock. So here, squeeze. There's my rock, okay? And you might be super solid on the first couple rounds, and then everything starts to fatigue, and you feel like you're flopping and you're clumping your back and your hips. Just do the hold, okay? And I'll give you some more options as we go through. All right, y'all. 10 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest, piece of cake, right? Sure. All right, team, music playing. 10-second countdown. Here we go. Slam ball first, all 8 rounds. 3, 2, 1, go. Rest. 1 round down. Woo. So first couple rounds are gonna feel good. Then it's gonna start to kick in. it out just a little bit. And then I have an exciting announcement after class, so stay tuned. That's right, I'm trying to bribe you to stay and stretch, because I know it's hard. It's hard for us to do. We like strength. It's hard to stick around and stretch, but it's very important, and it makes us better athletes in the long run because it improves our range of motion, right? Makes us more flexible and puts us in a safer body position for all of the strength stuff that we like to do, okay? So don't skip it. All right, guys, so for afterburner, we're gonna hit 1 minute of a couch stretch on each side, and then 1 minute of a pigeon. I'm gonna start with pigeon just because I need wall space for a couch stretch. I'm probably gonna have to switch us up. So for the pigeon, you want your shins to be perpendicular to your body. So here, and my hips are gonna stay straight to the floor. Okay, so you got hips are pointing towards the floor. If you need to take a little pressure off, just put your hands down. If you want more pressure, okay, you can take those hands up, or take your hands all the way down to the ground. And even more, my left knee is bent, I'm gonna take my right arm and reach it through. So I'm getting some shoulder mobility and some hip flexor on this side, and then my glutes on this side. I forgot to start my timer. We're just gonna hang out here for a little bit. You guys hold here. I'm gonna switch to the other side, and then I'm gonna show you couch stretch. Woo, this feels good. Definitely tighter on one side than the other. I don't know about you guys, but that's pretty common. It's another good reason to do your stretches, right? And you can identify where you're weaker and spend a little bit more time there. So I know my right side is tighter than my left, so I would spend a little bit more time in this stretch on this right side. How even is that a little bit? Even me out. If this is too much for you, you can always put your top leg that you're bending up on a chair or a couch. If you have a box is a great alternative. Okay? If you have yoga blocks or something that you can help elevate here, put some pressure, that always works as well. All right. So you want to hold that for about a minute on each side. I'm going to switch us to this wall, so you might get a little dizzy here. You can see my gold fit room. I have spacers up for when we bring classes back. Who can tell me when we're bringing classes back? That's my exciting announcement. I'm going to wait just a minute and see if anyone can tell me while I coach you through the couch stretch. So grab something soft for your knee. You're going to put your knee in the crease between the wall and the floor, and then your ankle is going to be directly above that. So you're here, and then I'm going to bring my opposite foot up. So you're stretching, my right leg is bent in the back, so my right quad is feeling it. Squeeze your glutes, drive those hips forward. You're holding here. You might be down here. This might be enough for you. That's okay. You bring your hands up, you bring your hands to your knees, or you can elevate all the way. I want you guys to hold that for at least 1 minute on each side. Yes, Carla wins. July 13th, you guys. All of our GGX classes, all of our Gold's Fit and Gold's Burn are resuming on July 13th. So check out your clubs, the app, and search for the classes. They're not up yet, but next week, classes will be listed by next Friday, and you can reserve your spot 24 hours in advance. We are going to continue doing live streaming classes July 13th. Yes, July 13th is Monday, so classes will start that week. We are going to keep doing the live classes, so we'll have an updated schedule. We'll post it to social for you guys so that you know what's coming. All right, y'all, thank you so much for joining me tonight. We'll see you tomorrow night, 5:30, Gold's Fit Live. Have a good night, team.